on a Tuesday night. A little barn fire going. Trying to just burn all the freaking wood that I've been stored up for a couple months because we wasn't able to burn. But now, yeah, I got rid of it all. That's the last little bit that's left. It's just smoldering down. Not much, just a little fire. It's got a couple pieces of wood in there. Yeah, that thing was loaded. I had that whole, you see where that ground is? I had that whole thing loaded. But yeah, it's down to just that little bit now. Probably gonna get some rain the next few days, so I'm just figuring I better go ahead and burn the rest of it up. Make it clean out here. Gotta see all that sticks it was loaded all in here. Smolter that last little bit. Oh, my kitty cat's out here in the yard. Hey Faith, what's going on? I just got done cutting grass too. You can see the grass cuttings. Fixing to head back in the house, get me a shower, go to bed. Long day. I had a day off yesterday, and today was a long day of work. Oh, there's my chair. I was trying to find where my damn chair is at. My hangout chair. Jedi, what's going on, man? Just getting done with some yard work, man. Hey, Jedi, if I'm free tomorrow, before snows thing, or Thursday, we can do Thursday. We can do our first thing. If you're free, let me know. Just text me. I'm just trying to catch up on some yard work. We possibly got some rain coming in the next few days, so I'm trying to get it done. Finally can burn here. So I had a bunch of freaking wood. Yeah, I had a big old fire the other night. That's the last of it. Trying to clean up my thing. Hey, my kitty cats. Trying to clean up my yard. I got some trees I need to cut before hurricane season. Come on, babies. Come stay with daddy. I got some trees I need to cut before hurricane season, but I was just getting all the junk. We wasn't, I had a couple trees fell down, and we had them all stored over there, and then he wouldn't let us burn. But they said I am free Thursday. I have yard work tomorrow as long as the heat is still not too bad. Yeah, it is hot out here. I had to wait till it got. Hey, baby. He's a baby right here, my little kitty cat. He's weak. Hey, my kitty cat. He's a good one. That's Figaro. What you doing, kitty? You miss me? All right, yeah. Said tomorrow. Well, Thursday sounds better. Okay. I ain't had time to set it up anyway, so I wanted to try to set it up and give it a. Maybe I'll set it up tonight. And let me see. Friday's a bad night. I can't really do it Friday and Friday and Saturday because I go right into they do graduation, so gotta set up graduation and graduation. So Saturday night will be fine, but we got the puppet connection, but and thank God we got Monday off. That's a good thing. I said I'm free Thursday, and the puppet went through a change. Yeah, you went Darth Vader. He's a Sith Lord. You ain't a Jedi. You need to be a little JJ, man. I don't know if you ever knew JJ. I lived up in Jacksonville. I used to hang out with him. He died a few years ago. Yeah, his was Sith Lord. I can't remember the number, but yeah, he turned Sith. Yeah, well, you would deal with that damn horse all the time. You have to become a Sith. That damn old horse. I don't know who's doing anything tonight. I guess Snow will be doing his taco thing here in another hour. I don't know how that man can do it, man. He has been working. He has literally worked 3 weeks straight, or 2 weeks straight. 5 in to late now. I'm surprised he ain't cut a couple shows. I know I can understand the the good show. The real the connection and whatever. But every show's good. But I'm just saying I'm surprised he didn't cut some of the smaller shows like the taco and the you know, maybe keep the Friday, maybe the hump day. I mean, he's going 4 or 5 shows. He's wore out. I know you can't really 23s, yeah. Can't really. Yeah, I know it's hard to cut a show, but when you ain't took a day off and you're working 5 in the morning until late night, he's copping in at 6, 7, 8, whatever. You wore out, man. I couldn't do it, man. I'm not. I'm just a small YouTuber. I ain't got dedicated enough to be into this thing. If I didn't have a job, I mean, Snow's like me, we got to work. But if like some of these bigger dogs that just sit there and they just stream all day, if I could do that, I could do that. But I don't make enough money on that right now. YouTube don't pay me enough. Get a couple trinkets every so often. I mean, Tony does okay, but he even told me he's just right now making enough to pay the bills and maybe a little extra. I don't know. I don't know if Tony's got any kids or what, if he's married or not. But being married and have 4 kids, yeah, and a dog and 30 chickens, you can't hardly. Yeah, right now I'm barely making it. It is just my job. I couldn't fully YouTube it because they definitely don't pay enough right now. It's hobby for me. Yeah, well, that's what it is for me. I know my cousin, he's always like, oh, you need to, I'm going to go inside. It's from the damn bugs out here. He's like, oh, you can be, yeah, I know I could. But I said, that ain't big enough right now. I said, still got to work. One day, Hey, I do thank everybody. I did hit the 14,500 mark yesterday. Guys, I'm going to hit the garage, so it might be a little loud. I did just cross over it, so 500 more to hit that 15,000. So, let me go over here in my studio. So my studio is in my garage. So the other night I was a little uncomfortable Saturday night because I hurt my damn hand. And it was hot. It is hot as fuck out here too sometimes. So I was sweating, and I didn't want to put my fan on. I'm gonna put my fan on right now though, because it does sort of mess up the stream. But yeah, I hurt my damn hand. I know well, I don't know if it's my hand or I got a pinched nerve. It's going from my shoulder all the way to my thumb, and of course it's the hand that I have to put the puppet hole in. So, and it's that thumb, and it throbs and it feels like lightning going. So that was a nightmare. When Snow kept doing breaks, I was like, thank God. That's why as I get off a little bit. My hand was hurting because you got to figure when you're puppet, I'm having to do this. Not hurting as bad today, but Saturday this freaking thumb was like every time I do this, man, I would almost want to yell. It hurt. It's like it felt like a jam thumb, but it's from like a nerve or something. So. Yeah, and I was hurting a little bit, so that's why I probably wasn't as comical as I was on in Rico, because my freaking hand was killing me, and it was hot, and it was out here too in the studio, and it's out in the garage, so it was freaking hot, and I was like sweating. Dude, when I got done, it was after midnight, dude, I was freaking drenched just from the freaking being You were quite, yeah. Dude, I was a little bit in pain. That was the thing. I was a little bit in pain. I couldn't. I was trying to, because you have to, when you're talking, you got the puppet moving, and dude, it was like, it's like, yeah, and it was freaking hurting. So I was like, but it's feeling better now. Hopefully he's feeling like Gator cracks me. Yeah. Well, dude, and here's the thing. And dude, it was sort of watching because freaking Alf and freaking Loki got into Chulo got into it, and then dude, they were like back and forth, so it was kind of so it was kind of it was letting them fight it out, It was like let me stay. I can stay in the background a little bit, let them fight it out a little bit. But yeah. I don't know if tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if tomorrow I'll be able to. I'll see what happens on Hump Day. Like I said, I'll see if I'm tied up. Well, Thursday, that's good though. We'll try. I'm gonna try to set up maybe Thursday. What's a good time? Okay, I have to probably low after 6.6 and well, you're Eastern with me, so see, I have to adjust it when we got people, like snows out in Arizona because you usually always film. We're always with somebody in a different time zone, but we'll try somewhere like sometime after 6, between 6, 7 hours. It don't have to be a long show too, because we're just doing a little fun thing. I was thinking between because if worst case scenario, I have to go pick up my son if he has practice because he has football and baseball. I usually have to pick him up at 6, so I'm thinking after if I don't between 6 and 7. That's what I'm thinking about because that gives us time. Let's see, Thursday because Tony does a show. I'm trying to think. I don't want to go into Tony's show too. That's so I hate to. I think he does his show like 8 or 9, so I don't want to. I don't want to. I hate to. I hate to do a show when somebody else is doing a show. So I try to be courteous on that thing. Well, no, they're gonna get more view, but I just I like to be in their shows too. I like to and be in the audience. Well, not in the show, but in the chat. At least be there for them, show some support. That's the best thing, I think. Yeah, it's, Eastern time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tony's like 8, so I figured, but we'll do it before then. We're doing between 6 and 7. We got a date. I'm gonna try to set it up tonight or in the morning. Put it in there and that gets it out there. Maybe 6:37. I mean, from 6:37, that'd be perfect time. I was just thinking, because in case I do any yard, or you got to do any yard work, we can be able to get it done before the heat, and then get in there. But yeah, let's see. We'll try that. But yeah, man, we had fun though. We had fun the other night though. And I don't know what happened to Piper. Piper did. There was the only thing is the um we were the full house most of the night. I mean, once Carlos came on, we were at packed house, and he jumped off. But like I said, if we'd have had Piper on there, and anybody else would have jumped in there. I don't know. Like sometimes you got McHugh, and you got any of the other stuff. We sometimes sometimes we have to tuck and roll. Somebody has to tuck and roll out of there. Hey, Jr., what's going on, man? But yeah, we'll figure Thursday. Yeah, Thursday should be a good. That should be a good thing. Let me try to figure it out. Get it. She is. Yeah. She's like a purplish dog or something. She's a purple like I don't. I guess she's a dog. I guess it's a dog. It's like a dog with a lot of teeth. I guess you would say. Jr., man, you don't have to do that, man. Dude, I just come give me a like, bro. I appreciate it, man. You don't have to do that. But yeah, she's a dog with a teeth. Now Jock is. I don't know if have you ever met 70s rock fan? He's that God, he's like a sheep herder, like little character. He does a sheep herder. He's got like it looks like a little English guy or Scottish guy. Yeah, and I'm trying to think who else is missing. Who else didn't show? We had Charlie B. We had only one was Bath Madfee, but he doesn't come on. He's barely comes on. Well, Sasha might, Saggy or Ray, she might because she has a character. So, and I'm trying to think of somebody else. We've had somebody come and go through through the time. Yeah, he's funny. Yo, Jock, yeah, he's pretty funny. Yeah, funny. I was watching the last season. Yeah, I was in a little bit of the last season towards the end. I had a couple appearances at the beginning, and then I was regular towards the end. Yeah, like I was like every other week or so, and then towards the end there, all the way into Christmas. Yeah, I was regular ever. Yeah. Me and Alf sort of kicked it off pretty good and all that. And yeah, he's getting his show pretty stacked up there with getting Ginger in there and all that. He's gonna have a good show. He's gonna have a good setting. He's gonna grow. He's gonna grow pretty. He's got a great setup. I'm surprised he don't have as many more subs as he has, because he goes way out. I mean, he does with that freaking voice thing and this and and the little commercials and all that. That takes a lot of time and effort, and a lot of AI and all that stuff, and all the equipment and stuff. It's not cheap. And time. Well, you got to think time is money. It ain't just money. Spending money makes some. Just be doing it is. Well, it's like I tell my wife when she paints, and she gets on me. Oh, we don't be. Yeah, but if you spend 2 or 3 hours on painting, that's time. Time is money. So you got to figure that. Just like Jr. I meant he. Well, they pay him, but I'm just saying he unloads tires, but he drives. So they could, like, oh, he's just driving. He's sitting on, he's sitting down, drive. Yeah, but that's still time, and you got to pay. That's what I'm just saying. You got to figure, and the job does that. But I'm just saying that, you know, you spend 2 or 3 hours on a freaking video or clip or what you call it, intro or stuff he does. Yeah, that's that's money and it's time. That's what I'm saying. Time is money. That's what I'm saying. If that's your job, that's his full time job. And like I said, and I'm doing it still as a hobby. Thanks Jr. Jr. just gave me $9. I don't usually get many super chat. Mostly my fun I get from like shorts. If you that's where I got all my subs from, shorts. I didn't really get it from lives and stuff. We did some lives from back in doing me and Eric. That's probably how I got monetized, because I was doing a lot of wrestling stuff and all that. But before then, I wasn't even monetized. See, that was the thing. I wasn't even monetized. So back then, I probably could have some of those lives, but I haven't really been doing this many lives. But do a lot of shorts. Like I said, shorts that's the thing. Jeff. Do a lot of shorts. That'll bring your subs, because you need to work. Yeah, you need to probably get on your subs, your sub count. Keep doing the lives and stuff for your watch hours, but hit those shorts. And you like sci-fi, and people love sci-fi. So, there's a lot of things you can do with shorts and sci-fi. You can with Star Trek, the Star Wars, the Alien, the old sci-fi, 50 sci-fi, all kind of stuff. So you could really just make some cool shorts. 15 seconds, just some 15 seconds. Usually 15 or under does really good, and if you get one, it does really good. I got one. Here's I didn't brag, but I got one wrestling short, 15-second clip. It's three women doing some kind of jump fall off the rope, and I got 5,000 subs on that. That was before I got monetized, and it was a lot of international subs, but it got freaking. It didn't matter, but I'm just saying it got in the freaking algorithm and worldwide. I got a lot of people from worldwide from that. A lot of people from India, because them Indian people love wrestling too. Vietnamese, China, they love wrestling. So it was an independent show. No WWE. It's an independent show, and that got me a lot. That right there just got me the subs counts, just stuff like that. I got another one that was pretty good too, and I got a few others that sometimes. That's like I did a chicken. I want to get 15, but like I said the subs I'm not really, I'm not worried about now because I'm over that mark. But I just, like I said, I did a chicken video the other day, just recording the chickens, and I got 50 subs on it. So it was a good. People love that one damn video, And then I do 2 or 3 more. I think they're gonna do good. It seems like when I spend effort on a clip, spend a little extra time, it don't do crap. It just does not do nothing. It just falls to the wayside. But if I just go out there and just film, boop, and send it right away, and don't, do no touching to it, it does good. I don't know. It's like when you spend effort. I got some clips. America's Funniest Home Videos. You had that one video that won you that. How much did they? It was like, how much did American Home Videos? $10,000. It wasn't $1 million back then. It was like what, 10,000 or 15,000. I can't remember what the prize was. You got that one. You get that. You think, damn, you got that one video, and you get every time I thought sometimes I get some. I think, damn, this could be it. This is the one that's gonna shoot me to stardom, and I get maybe 100 views on it. I'm like shit. And then I get then I do a lizard. Then I do a video of a lizard running across the road, and it's just nothing. It's just the damn lizard. And I get 10,000 views on it. I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, and I'm like, what the hell? People got the weirdest thing. You're lagging back. Let me check. So I see I'm in this little cubby. This little cubby is my studio. You can see my animals up there, my big hog and my got my John Cena pig. Yeah. All right, is it good now? Yeah. But it's hot though. You see, here's my car. So my car like goes right. Well, I don't know if you can see it. My car is right there. It's my studio. My studio's right here. That's my car. Is right there. So, and that's my fan. I say that's what I was saying. The fan. It's a window. It's a little cubby. I mean, it's a little ass cubby. And there's the puppets are in the two boxes. And I just decorated the wall. I mean, it ain't no special. It ain't no geese and gamers. It ain't no geese and gamers thing. Yeah, it's just in a little ass cubby. I just have enough room for my wife's cars over, and then my car is like right there. See, it's like right there. I mean, I literally can touch my car on the other side of my computer screen. There's a green screen. I don't even know why I put the green screen. I just think it just if I don't have to see my car. I think that's the only reason. I got one I can go behind me, but it's tight. That's what I'm saying. I got a little. I mean, I'm just like a little tight cup, just enough to get a chair in here and a computer desk. And just to hang out with everybody. But I got all kind of junk all the walls and all kind of stuff. I made a full studio out of my man cave. Well, yeah, I see. If I had room in my house, that would be a lot better. But I don't have room. I got 4 kids, and we got a 3-bedroom house, and in a living room, and so you can't with kids run and scream. You cannot. You need a room. You need a room where you close the door, and there's. I mean, it was other in the laundry rooms. I could hear the laundry room, but I can't do it in the laundry room. So I was like, I say sometimes I go to my bedroom and do these things, but then the kids run in and run out and stuff. So and my wife doesn't want all them damn puppets in her bedroom. So maybe she does. If she gets freaky, maybe she wants the puppets in there, but maybe not more likely. I see my youngest is 27. I got one is fixing to be 18. He's gonna be a senior next year. I got one is fixing to be 15 in November. He's gonna be a sophomore next year. My daughter, she's the third one. She's gonna be 12. She's 12. Well, she'll be 13 actually. And she's going to be a freshman, not next year, but the year after. And then I got my little one. He's just 10. My stepkids are in their 40s. Damn. Man, well, Jedi, man, you getting in it late, man. But hey, at least you're getting in it, man. You're just as young as you feel, man. That's how it works. Hey, man, you do good. I'll tell you one thing, Jedi. I don't know if you did it before I met you and all the rest of the guys when you came on, but you're doing pretty good, man. For less than a couple months, yeah. Dude, I got this thing. Dude, I didn't ever do it. The only reason this was the thing I got. When I first started doing the show, guys, if I disappear, my phone just died, but I don't have a charger right here. Unfortunately, I don't have a damn charger, so I'm hoping it doesn't. But if it does, that's what happened. And I'll try to get back on later. But what I do, me and my buddy Eric, he passed away like 2 years ago. And we worked over at Save A Lot. We always do little fun things in the store. Yeah, he was my security guard. Now I'm one of the managers. And we always want to do a freaking like Tenacious D. We always make little skits, things. We always want to do it like Tenacious D. Dance all about something funny, funny. And we never, we always do like sound clips and something funny things. We used to do things for Facebook and all that, pictures and all that stuff, make it fun. So it was like finally, and what was weird, and I always talked about him, and I left Save A Lot and I went to Frito, and he was having a little he was doing another security job, and he was having little medical issues at the time. He was having his kid. Well, that's one thing he got, was the kidneys. I was fine until around COVID. I didn't get I didn't get COVID, but I got something that put me in the hospital and gave me a heart attack and all that. So that time I was sitting home all the time. I was like, and I, that's when I started watching YouTube. I started watching YouTube a lot, and that's why this was before Snow. I've seen Met Snow, but I actually watched Jay. Jay, Drunk Freepio, and Geeks and Gamers, and Robert Storms. That was one of my first true channels I follow. Really, like really, dedicated follow. He's a good man. I haven't met. I got to meet Robert one day. He's in Orlando. He's a real cool dude. Um, I don't get to watch him as much now. He mostly on Sundays, and I'm here and there and things. But when I had nothing to do, and then it was so cool. Robert let me come on the show a couple times, with the thing, and then I met Danny, I met Anzo, I met Chaos, Chris Knight, all them good stuff, LEG, and met a big crew of people, a lot of cool people, and I was like, damn it, this is awesome. We're gonna have to start a show. We're gonna have to start a show. Well, that and then I told Eric, and so we started doing the Metal Taco Show, which it was, and we would go to wrestling. So I was go to a lot of wrestling before we went to a lot of wrestling things. But we didn't. We just do videos and stuff and do little funny commentary like on the phones and stuff. But we never did it on YouTube. So we was like, man, we're gonna do this for real. So we got like an 9 episodes in, and he got really sick and he wasn't able to do it. So I mean, he'd come in there. And then I just hang out with the other guys and stuff and chill with them and all that. And we how damn COVID, man. We was like start at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and end at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then sleep all day, and then start over. It was like that every day because you couldn't work and go out, couldn't do nothing. So it was just here in the studio all the time. And so that was around 2021 or something like that. But then when I was just checking out I think Jay's channel, something, I saw Snow. Snow was on it. He was modding over thing. And I checked out, I was like, damn, this guy's a cool dude. Because he started talking, he was cool cat in the chat. I was like, man, this guy's pretty cool. And, anybody with a freaking snowman, with, an evil-looking snowman with a big carrot on his snowman, I mean, you gotta check this son of a bitch out. You gotta say, damn, who is this guy? He's like a cool cat, so let me check him out and see who it is. So I checked his channel out. And damn, I laughed my ass off. I was like, fuck, this is one of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's like, man, I told Eric, I said, so I got damn Brother Phil. I got one puppet. And I fiddle faddle around. And I just was hanging out in Snow's chat and all that. God, man, I did it, tinkered around with it. And I never, because the puppet was all beat to hell. So I just, So I did it, and then I went back doing with Eric a little bit, and then he got sick, and I just really didn't do nothing for like almost 6-8 months. Then, then I started hanging out with my cousin JR there, and we started doing lives and stuff. And then I started bringing the puppet. I said, oh, this is good. We got to bring the puppet out. He liked it at first, and now he hates it. He hates the puppets, but yeah. And then I got Mr. Rico. Mr. Rico's the one that really got it. See, Mr. Rico. Was a little different. Yeah, JR hates his ass because Mr. Rico was he was a Miami Flamer truck lover. So he was wanting to hang out in the truck stalls and all. That's if you see my old show, the truck stop. And JR gets a little pissed about all that, but it was funny. It was funny as hell, man. If you go back and watch some of my old shows. And actually, David Glenn came on one show. That's what that was. So we talked about the truckers and Rainbow Stream. And we did it. It was last year. We did June. It was on June 1st, so it was it was making fun of it, But oh man, so it was Enrico. He was flying that flag, just being stupid. But then it was funny. And then JR, he sort of got pissed at me and didn't want to hang out with me no more. Did you, JR? You didn't. And then I was like, fuck, I ain't got nothing to do. So I said, well, I was hanging out with, talking with Snow. And I said, well, I got a puppet. Because I went on Snow with Brother Phil like 6 months before that. And I was sort of like a little edgy. I didn't know what to do. I sort of goofed it up a little bit. I didn't do a good job. So I was like, well, I got a puppet. And he's different. So I got Mr. Rico on there. And then Rico's changing. And now he's like a Miami. Well, I think I first brought him in like a gay puppet to hang out with Mike, and sort of it didn't. Somehow it just, I started talking with Orbs and freaking all that, and then how Orbs, he's so Mr. Rico turned into a, cocaine smoking, crazy Miami, Scarface gigolo, strip club type puppet, that's what he became. So he loves women now. He's not into the the into the truckers anymore. So, but it's funny. That's how it was. That's how it started. As soon as Snacks is done with mine, I am pumped. Yeah, exactly. I think he's working on Gingers too. Yeah, that's you know what's cool. Um, I got to see Tony sort of see. I had sort of an idea. I wanted to do a late night show, late night show. When Eric, we was always talking about because if you ever see, I have a show. It's called the Metal Taco Show After Hours. So it was a more edgy, but the problem is freaking YouTube is a pain in the ass. So what I wanted to do would be what it was the thing was trying to was and I even tried to get JR and he didn't want to do it. But I was trying to find maybe a and we had one girl, but she was um, she was an OnlyFans stripper too. She was an OnlyFans stripper or something like that. That used to hang out with us in the chat, and I was like, man, can bring her on, and that one, that'd be a massive draw. It would be like a talk show, sort of like a Howard Stern type thing. So, I know my wife probably wouldn't like it, but who cares? I'm just it was just you're just screwing around. Like I guess, but this guy right here, LDG, man. Man, we used to now that dog there, man, used to have the fire show on Saturday night, man. Before I used to know the Cotton Connection, man. Late night or nerdgasm with LDG, man. Dude, you talk about you if I don't even think he's got him on there. We can find him, but yeah, LDG, bro. He used to, man. We used to have some good times, man. Damn it, man. And we're back when there was some good times. I could just picture JJ, man, when he started talking a little that and all them, when they were talking about, doing it in the freaking tree or something. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't think YouTube was so tight, so restrictive back then too, because man, there was some raunchy chats on that old Nerdgasm LDG. I remember. It was some raunchy ass chats, but it was some good shit, man. I'm right here, man. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I know. You're underground, but I meant your shows, your old shows. Yeah, your old shows, man. Dude, I wish you had them like where you could watch them. I mean, you probably got them hidden, but dude, they were some funny ass shows, man. I remember that crap. Jedi Bill was on. Well, now it's Outlaw Bill because he's changed. He's not Jedi Bill anymore. He's an outlaw. And Chris came on there, and it was some funny ass shit, man. Funny ass shit. Fuck. I know you're right there, LDG. I was telling how what's funny. I was talking about the past, where I started from and all that. I know you're in the underground. I've been slacking, brother. I haven't been able. I haven't. My job is kicking my ass the last 2 or 3 weeks because it's graduation time. So I trying to get a show with Jedi here. We started another little puppet show, and I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to get it started because of my job. It's just been tight and there's crap with graduation on it. But so I got about a week and a half left, and then I'm all working. I got 2 months of only working 4 days, 7 to 3. So I'm gonna be happy about that shit. But yeah, man, yeah, there was some good stuff though. There was some good shows. I hope you still got them shows, LDG. One day you'll pop the old catalog. You'll be like the Disney Vault, man. You'll open up the LDG Vault, and all the nerdgasm will flow right out there onto the internet where we can enjoy it again. Oh man, I am stream Monday night, 8:15 at Monday. Jedi, what I didn't get to see your stream. What happened? Did you have some people in your? I seen something in the chat room. Did you have some people aggravating you in the chat? They got y'all aggravated right now. Unlocked. I unlocked. Bird of Prey got H1 show going on for him. Awesome. Oh, cool, man. That's another. That was another cool dog. He was hanging out. Sad. We've lost a lot of cool people. Bird. Bird was always there too. Bird was another one who was always there. Him and JJ, and what was that? Who else we lost? Another cool guy. What's his name? Oh God, damn it! I can't find his name. But there's Yeah, JJ. I mean, JJ just give you a laugh, man. JJ just had that freaking he look in his eye because when you'd say something stupid, JJ would have the perfect comment to come back at your ass and look at you like you were a total dumbass, but then sit there and laugh with you about it. That's the that was JJ. That was JJ, man. and yeah, it was a cool dog. And JJ, he helped that man. I think he helped everybody, and it was sad, and then it feels like he gave his all, and sometimes it looked like we didn't give enough for him. But yeah, because when I was sick a couple times, I was asking dude, I'm young and I'm trying to figure, dude. He was, I had that heart attack and all that. And he was telling me things. This is what we're going to experience. I didn't know. I thought I was going to die. I wasn't sure. And JJ, you know, he was like a big brother, man. He was a really good dude. Oh, and dude, Jedi, you would have loved JJ too, because he was another pot smoker, man. He be lighting it up, man, right on the stream. You'd have loved his ass, man. He was a good dude, man. I've been so many I've been to so many YouTube streams that I wish yeah, I know LDG. That's the worst thing too, man. It's just well, and here's the thing. I don't know if did you ever get to meet JJ in person, but it's like, man, there's some of these people like you want to meet them, but you don't want to meet them at the funeral. That's not your first meeting of a friend. I mean, we're all friends, because we're YouTube friends, YouTube social, I mean, this is the new world, I met his family. Yeah, but you never got to meet him like you did before that, right? Like I know you and Rob, y'all hanged out, but you never got to hang out with him or nothing. And it's sad because he was just right there in Jacksonville, just right below Jacksonville. I wish we could have had a little back then. We were all freaking not doing shit, and we could have probably met up in Orlando or somewhere. That would have been pretty cool. Back then, because I wasn't even working because I couldn't get down because I was. But damn it, man, it was so sad too. It was right on Thanksgiving, and that's sort of another thing. I just right on it was on Thanksgiving, so it's like every Thanksgiving I think of that. So it's another thing. It's like it's just crap. Crap. It happens. Yeah, JJ was on there. Yeah, JJ was. Yeah, I would hang out, and then we had the freaking poker games and all that good stuff. I wish y'all did that. It was fun too if we did that. JJ, man, I gave you one thing. We would be shitting on Star Wars, and JJ was, yeah, it might be shit, but we need to embrace it. And he would get us where we, because we do them round tables. And I'm like, man, I ain't watching this shit. This when they start doing the bad batches and all that. But then JJ, he's like, he would. For him, I would probably watch half them damn shows. But it went from you and him, man, LDG, because you had freaking WandaVision where you went to the freaking hospital and you had us believing all this shit. So you had me and Anzo and even Rob, man. We freeze framing the damn episodes of WandaVision and say, oh damn, LGG might be right on this. And Mephisto's there, and then they're bringing, and then we finally get Mephisto in freaking trash ass Ironheart show. Oh man, that was some good time, dude. That you had us all believe, but dude, it was. But the thing is, it should have been a lot of that shit you were talking about. Should have happened. It should have been that. It's like it's they switch and bait us, and it's like picking up a fine looking woman and you pull her pants, she pulls her pants down and then you got a big dong right there looking at it. That's about what they did to us, man. And we just had to bend over and take it. That's the way Marvel and Disney and all that did to us, man. It's crazy, crazy shit. Oh. Well, guys, unfortunately, I just got my phone is about to die, and I am not near a charger. So, and I am I am hot as hell right now, and I'm gonna go get a shower. I know you did, LDG, you did, and it ain't your fault, and it's not your, dude. You had us looking at it, and it was like, damn, he's got this shit on. Even, it was like, yeah, he's got this damn shit on point, because hell, it made sense, but it was like they did it sort of like it's sort of like Matrix 4. They just, dude, we're just gonna make a movie to screw the whole damn lot. That's how that was. I hate to bring that one up to you too. I know you hate that, but that's just what they did. It's like it was all there, and it's like, you know, you know, it'd be like God sending down this angel, and it doesn't mean nothing. And then you ask God, well, why is he here? Oh, it didn't mean nothing. I just sent him down. That's about what they did. They had it all in there. They had the freaking pineapple. They had the freaking thing on the door. All that shit. They had it there. Why the fuck did you have it there if you're not gonna make it make sense? It's like, what the hell? And so, but you know what? I'll tell you one thing, LDG. Hey, David, what's going on, brother? I'll tell you one thing though. Even though it didn't happen, you doing that, LDG, you made the freaking show fun. Cause if we would have just went with it, like Marvel and all them wanted us just went with it, not look into the details, it wouldn't have been as fun. You actually, Disney should be kissing your ass. Disney and them should be kissing your ass because. Us people, I mean, if you'd have got it onto a wider audience, you had us intrigued about the show and made us want to see the show and want us to look into details. See, Disney should be kissing your ass for that, but they don't. Yes, but the theories though, but your theories were, everybody has a theory. I have a theory, but your theories made sense, and if it makes sense to a multiple bunch of people, it made sense, and it intrigued. It was like, oh, yeah, that might be, and it made me start looking at stuff. If I just watched the show, I probably said, man, this fucking sucks, and I'd been end of it. Boom, boom, it's done. And but you made intrigued. You intrigued it for us all. So I do thank you for that. Disney won't, but I wish here's the thing. I wish your theories were true, because Marvel might be in better shape right now if they were. We wouldn't have this total dumpster fire of crap that we've got since then. That's the thing. Dude, we might not have had this crap. We might not have had this Thunderbolts crap. We wouldn't have had this if they would actually did. I'm scared about the Fantastic Four. And now Doctor Doom is Tony Stark gonna ruin Doctor? It's just fucking crap. Yeah, they should have paid your hospital. Yeah, Jedi. If this man went to freaking hospital over the show, and between that and freaking the Matrix 4. Which he got his money back at least for that one, but yeah. But that dude, I will always remember that, LDG. That was some funny. That was some great. Them was a great watch round tables, dude. And I don't care if Diane and Anzo and Rob and Chris can say what they want, but I enjoyed every damn bit of it. I enjoyed it, man. I didn't enjoy you going to hospital, but I enjoy your theories, man, because it got us freaking thinking, man. Even Danny was like, "Yeah, damn, he can deny it all he wants." He was all into that, man. Yeah, refunded exactly. Captain 4 was not bad. It should have made it. Should not have made it. Yeah, they probably could have Disney Plus movie, didn't it? Probably been. Yeah, I fucking know. Yeah, you did, brother. You did. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to. Unfortunately, like I said, my phone is just gonna blank out if I don't shut it off, and I don't want to shut everybody off in the middle of a stream. We've been over 45 minutes, but guys, me and Jedi is probably gonna do a little puppet type show this coming Thursday. We haven't got the dates, time, or not date, time set yet. So it's probably somewhere between 6 and 8. So I'm trying that time period. I'm gonna try to get it nailed down. So if guys come back and hang out with us, it's gonna be a puppet demonstration. It's a show, but the fleshies get involved. So it's gonna be like Toy Story. Like I was telling someone, it's gonna be like Toy Story, where the puppets are alive when we're not there, but then the fleshy comes in. You know how Andy talks with the toy and all that stuff. So it's going to be and demonstrate how to do the puppet style thing. And I'm gonna try to get a couple other people. Yeah, guys, check out that link if you want to just hang out and just chill with some cool people. They're all LDG. And if you got any computer problems, that's the man you need to talk to right there. LDG, go hit him up in that thing. He knows what he's doing, man. Smartest, probably one of the smartest people I've ever met on the internet. He's his own Bill Gates. So, he knows how to fix a computer and knows how to fix a problem on a computer. So he's awesome, man. Awesome, man. And he'll help you, guide your way through it. He's helped a lot of people, and good friend. He's always cool to hang out with, man. He's always saying, and I want him to bring that nerdgasm back in the future. Come on, LG. Come on, do it for 20. At least do it for maybe New Year's or something. Come on. A puppet show. Yeah, Dave, we're gonna do a little puppet show. It's gonna be over like a. It might get another person too. This has a puppet, so we're just gonna be tinkering around, showing people how to do puppets, and then we'll talk. The puppet's gonna talk and have fun. So it's called. And this is how my budget is. I don't know if you can see it. This is how cheap. We're a little cheap on budget here. We don't have no Disney. We got a freaking sign that says called Out of the Box. Well, you can't even see it. It's a freaking cardboard banner that says Out of the Box. But hey, I ain't got that big dollars. I ain't got that geeks and gamers Friday night tights money yet. So that's all we can afford for this show. Maybe in the future we'll AI it up a little better, but free. But guys, thank you for everybody coming in. LDG always, brother. And guys, check out his link because he's a good man and good person. Like, where do you keep your puppets? I keep them. I got them in a container. Actually, I got them in a sealed container. And you can see it right there, right here in my studio. And I got them in bag, like zip bags for stay fresh, because I'm out in this hot ass garage. So, and I appreciate you coming on in, guys. But all right, guys, like I said, I'm heading out, but probably I doubt if I do another show tonight because I got to get up at 5 in the morning. So I do have one with strings, so I do have it. Look at this one. You want to see it? It's a Howdy Doody one. It's an old Howdy Doody collectible. I'm gonna do that in the show. I think I did it on the last pre-show. It's a Howdy. That's the only one I have. It has strings. A marionette with strings. The face thing's broke. It's an old ass puppet, but. We're gonna get him. And I got an old Mr. Ed one, but that voice box messed up on it. But I think we could get a quick peek in there before you bounce. Oh, the puppets! They're all wrapped up. I maybe have one in 8. Yeah, I got a couple of them in 8. Here's like the old pirate. So you got pirate puppet. Different one. See what I'm gonna do. The show is not gonna be none of the my more famous for puppets. Well, they ain't none of them famous, but more popular puppets. So it's gonna be like we're going to like old. Shows like making them just finding an old. It's this out of the box. It's an old puppet that was in a box. Couple puppets in a box, and we're gonna try to make them a star. Give them a name, give them a story, show how to work on that stuff. But my puppet's flying in the Death Star. Yeah. But his puppet's already famous, so he's sort of like a special guest. He's like a guest host, like thing, but he's gonna be hanging out with us. But all right, guys, everybody have a good one. And yeah, well, we got, like I said, Taco Tuesday night, guys, on the Snow Doves channel. I think at 10, unless he's already started, 10:15. He might have already started. I don't know. He might start early tonight. So check that out. Where are the lady puppets at? Oh, we got some lady puppets. There's some lady puppets. And actually, on the puppet show on Saturday on the Snow Channel, he's got Ginger's actually just got a new puppet. And we got Piper got a puppet too. So let's check them out. And when they're not doing puppets, they do other fun things for the show. So you have to check it out to know what we're talking about. And Jedi knows what we're talking about. It goes on Rumble. and X. All right, guys. Peace. Any links? I just Jay, I put Snow's channel real quick before he can go watch this Taco Tuesday. Can you put Snow? Yeah, put Snow channel for real quick before I bounce. That's the and he'll put it on for you because he's a and whoever. I I don't have her link, but it should. I think it's in his links. But if you actually go to my channel, Snow is like in the second category. It's like friend, good friends puppet or something. If you go get and if you go to his, I think she's on there. I don't know if I have her. Actually, I think I do. If you go look at all them links I have, I got a ton of people. Jada, I got to get yours in there. I got to add you in the on my friends page. I got you as a friend, but I got to get you in the put you on the main page where they can see. So it's easy. Boom, then get your page so you can start building your page. Or that one right there, guy. Or that one right there. That's the tonight. So go and hang out with him tonight. Do you have a favorite puppet? Well, Mr. Rico is my favorite that I like to do, but by the Muppets, Gonzo was always one of my favorite. Gonzo and probably Kermit and Gonzo was always. Oh, and yeah, Dr. Chief. Dr. Chief. Yeah, I love the Electric Mayhem. So check out that link, guys. You'll have a good time watching it. He's a great dude, man, and funny ass show. Taco Tuesday tonight, so. And then tomorrow's Hump Day, so he gets the old dirty sock in there with him. Yeah, Rudolph the dirty sock. So, yeah, Dave the puppet is foul mouth and gangster time.